We're back at 7:15, and we know you probably have some plans today, and we want to make sure you get there safely.
That's right. So we're on your side, talking live with an expert on the roads, Georgianne Blumling with AAA Tidewater in Virginia Beach.
And good morning, Georgianne. Thanks for joining us. Now, if plows haven't come by the neighborhood yet, or ice has made it hard to clear up and get out, how can we safely navigate a snowy street?
Well, I think one of the things that people need to make sure they do first is to prepare the car. And that means getting all of the snow and ice off of all of the windows, not just making a small little hole in the middle, but to get all of the windows clear so they can see out of all the mirrors as well as windows. They need to make sure they've got all of their lights cleared off as well, and that way they can be seen as they're out on the road as well. So making sure the car's prepped is the first deal. After that, what you want to make sure is that you take it very slow and easy. Those neighborhood roads are going to be probably the slickest in the whole area, and even if they look like they're covered in snow, they're going to have some ice underneath that. So taking it very slow and easy and giving themselves plenty of distance, as you've been telling folks, is the best method that they can do to get out of the neighborhood.
And Georgianne, when we're driving on ice and our car begins to slip, what advice do you have?
Well, obviously, driving on ice, it really doesn't matter what type of vehicle you've got. Anything is going to be slippery. So you just need to take it very slow. No quick jackrabbit starts or stops. Taking it very slow and not over speeding is going to be the best method. That way, you're not going to start spinning out or dealing with black ice as much. So again, slow and steady is going to be your best method.
Good advice. Now, Georgianne, what mistake do we not want to make when we're out on the roads today?
You know, I think the biggest problem that people have is not understanding how much space it's going to take them to stop when they come up to a light or a stop sign or additional traffic. So they really need to start thinking much further ahead than they normally would when they're getting ready to stop. That way, they can take their foot off the accelerator, start coasting, and then slowly apply the brake if need be, so that way they've given themselves lots of distance just in case they do hit some black ice or have the tires spin slightly. That's going to be the best thing to do when they're having to stop.
All right, great advice as always, Georgianne Blumling of AAA Tidewater, Virginia. Thank you so much for taking the time this morning.